Coach, second scrimmage here, just your assessment.
Got out of here healthy. That was obviously something that I wanted to make sure we accomplished today. But got a chance to get Damon Himes' bunch offensively. Got him some nice carries there. Got Weary reverse. Kurt had 2 really nice drives there. Felt good about those guys. Then got Dante Nania in there with the one group and gave him a chance to get in there with a different group of guys than he's normally been working with in the past. So got some good work there. Defensively did some good things down here in the red zone. We put the ball down there and started down there. We got some little penalty things that reared up today that happened before the whistle that are kind of frustrating, jumping off sides, but that's those guys anticipating snap count and they get into a rhythm sometimes, and you got to be disciplined. You can't jump off sides.
Last week you said you wanted to get the twos more work. Were you satisfied with that today?
Yeah, we've been focusing on that actually during the course of the week, and actually again today, and those guys got quite a bit of reps. I'm starting to see some progress. Realistically, probably 3 practices ago, started to see it a lot more in individuals. Still got some work to do, but those guys need a bunch of reps. But I feel better about where we're headed with those guys.
Heading into the last week of practice before the spring game, what are your biggest concerns and what do you think you need to work on most?
I want to continue to get the fundamentals squared away. There's some things I want to get accomplished with our kickoff team as far as just solidifying some depth chart issues as far as where we're going to put guys. And then I also want to get some things squared away with our second team offensive line, where we're going to go. Who's our 7th, 8th, 9th best guy right there? Who we're going to put in the game? Who's our backup quarterback going to be, or is that still going to be an open race going into fall camp?
Yeah, last year Patrick Engel looked very good in the spring, especially as it wore on. I feel like it's a little bit more of a question mark this year.
Yeah, it's up in the air. I think at times, depending on what day you've been in practice, you see a different guy. But right now, Dante Nania has done some good things, and then Wargo's made a nice throw today out here on 3rd and long. So we'll go back and watch the film, and I think it also is a situation where offensively, when one guy's in the game, what we're able to do, and what another guy's able to do when we're in the game. As far as schematically, is running the ball with the quarterback, not running the ball with the quarterback, and that's going to be a part of the equation too.
Is Christian Bryan going to play in the spring game?
Yeah, he'll be fine. It's just situation with his hamstring right there, and I'd rather err on the side of caution. Stubbs came back today. He had a hamstring too. If you pull your hamstring, you get that knot back there. That's an 8-week process, and we can't afford to have that going in the summer.
Coach, the weather, is it help you, hurt you, or
Well, it's when we have sunshine, obviously it's just a lot nicer to be out here, those type of things. But we play in cold weather, quite frankly, and it doesn't have that effect there. If it's raining and drizzling, it affects your focus.
Last week you talked a little bit about the offensive line and especially the second string, getting them ready. Looked like a couple of those guys on the 2nd and 3rd string broke a couple of runs. What did you see from them today?
They're getting better. The one thing about playing offensive line around here, you're never going to be good enough. That's reality. We gave up 8 sacks last year on almost 700 plays. Still not good enough. It was a school record again. We set the school record for the 2nd time since we've been here. It's still not good enough. When you play offensive line here, it'll never be good enough. That's the way it'll always be. But we expect excellence.
Did you give the spring game ball there to Moss?
I gave Moss the ball. He got a tip ball for a pick and ran down the sideline. And I said, man, he might get hurt. He doesn't have a lot of experience running with football. And I said, we don't need that. So I blew the whistle, but I gave him a game ball, so he's all excited. He'll be telling it. That story will grow. That story will grow to, I picked off a ball in a North Dakota State game and ran it back, and we won a championship.
You have a quarterback coming in this summer. Is that another position maybe you look to bring someone else in? Are you confident in what you got?
I think we're fine. Ricky Davis is the guy we're bringing in. It's a classic example of we had too many good players there stockpiled last time. That's why we lost Pat Engel. But Dante and Anya can do the things that we need them to do, it would be a game plan thing now where we'd ask them to do these specific things. If we played Wargo, then we would do some different things schematically, probably closer to what we did with Kurt Hess when Kurt was young. And right now, we just throw it at all these guys so they see if they can handle it all. But we can really simplify things and make it easy for them. But you know, we're still trying to run it wide open, so who can mentally handle it.
Is Hall 19, is that right?
Yeah.
What did he show you?
He's out of Bedford, and he's a guy that played corner, and I moved him over to running back. He's like, I don't know if I can play running back. I said, listen, I've moved some guys in the past, and it's been good moves, so just trust me on it.
Heading into this last week of practice, do you guys really up the tempo and start hitting a little harder?
No. I want to stay healthy. I'm at the point right now where I want to get to the spring game healthy. I want to get some fundamental things squared away, a couple things in the kicking game, like I said, and make sure we've got everything covered we need to get covered. You know, we got some third and shorts today, some fourth down and ones, but other than that, and quite a bit of third down and red zone work, I'm pretty happy with where we are.